Have you ever thought about wild boars being raised like regular farm animals? Sounds strange, right? But in China, that's exactly what's happening. Wild boars, once feared for their aggressive nature, are now part of a growing farming industry. These powerful animals are being raised not in forests or mountains, but on organized farms. Why? Because the demand for wild boar meat is rising fast. It's leaner, tastier, and considered healthier by many people. Today, we'll take you deep inside one of these unique farms to see how farmers raise hundreds of wild boars safely and sustainably, from wild forests to organized farms. In the past, wild boars were impossible to control. They were known to charge at people, destroy crops, and resist any attempt to keep them caged or fed. But that's changed. Farms across China have developed special closed-loop systems. That means the entire cycle, from breeding to feeding to harvesting, is managed within the farm. This method has helped boost meat production to hundreds of thousands of tons each year. Let's take a look at one such farm that's leading this transformation. Starting young, feeding the piglets. At this wild boar farm, the process starts when piglets are just a few weeks old. At around 15 to 20 days, they're introduced to solid food, mostly bran and crushed corn. Farmers don't overfeed them. Instead, they split the food into 5 small meals each day. This helps the piglets digest better and grow steadily. It's all part of a careful routine. These animals may look like their domestic pig cousins, but they need different care to stay healthy and calm. Free-range living for better health. One key reason wild boar meat is in demand? It's cleaner. These farms don't keep the animals in cramped pens. Instead, the boars roam around open, natural spaces. This free-range setup helps them stay active, which leads to stronger muscles and healthier growth. Plus, it reduces the spread of disease. Because the animals move freely, they don't suffer from the same stress or sickness as factory-farmed pigs. The result? Firmer meat, richer flavor, and a product people trust. Aggression comes with age, but raising wild boars isn't always peaceful. Around 7 to 8 months of age, things change. That's when the boars start acting more aggressively, especially during mating season or if they feel unsafe. They become territorial and can attack if someone gets too close. Farmers must be extra careful. Handling these animals requires experience and quick reflexes. If you make a wrong move, you could get hurt. So how do they do it? They use special tools and methods to calm the animals before moving them. Timing, body language, and positioning all matter. It's almost like a dance. One wrong step and the animal might charge. Tools and safety measures. To stay safe, the farmers use solid fences, wooden shields, and even distraction techniques. When it's time to transport the animals, they're guided slowly into enclosed pathways. The goal is to avoid panic. Wild boars can weigh up to 200 pounds and run faster than you'd expect, so keeping them calm is critical. Farmers also monitor their behavior carefully. They look for signs of stress or restlessness. If a boar starts pawing the ground or grinding its teeth, it's a warning sign. Better back away. Why people love wild boar meat? So why go through all this trouble? Simple, the meat. Wild boar meat is darker, leaner, and packed with protein. It's often used in high-end dishes and health-conscious diets. Some say it tastes like a mix of beef and pork, but with a deeper flavor. Plus, more consumers today want meat that comes from natural environments. They're tired of factory farms. They want animals raised the right way, in clean surroundings, with proper care. That's why wild boar farms are expanding fast. A new kind of farming. This isn't traditional farming, It's more like wildlife management mixed with agriculture. Farmers are not just raising animals. They're managing ecosystems, building trust with the herd, and balancing safety with productivity. It takes skill, patience, and respect for nature. It also takes courage. Imagine walking into a field with 100 wild boars, some weighing as much as a motorcycle. Now imagine trying to guide them, feed them, and treat them when they're sick, all while avoiding injury. This is the reality for the farmers of China's wild boar industry. We've now covered the core journey, from feeding piglets to managing aggression and producing high-quality meat. In the next section, we'll finish the story with how these farms are impacting local economies, how sustainable this model really is, and what the future of wild boar farming looks like.
Ever thought pigeons could make you money and feed your family? It might sound odd, but pigeon farming is booming. Yes, pigeons. These birds aren't just flying around cities. They're being raised on farms for their super nutritious meat that's high in protein, easy to digest, and loved in places like France, the Middle East, and Asia. People around the world are turning to pigeon farming as a low-cost, high-profit business. Stick around as we break down how these birds are raised, fed, and turned into gourmet meat that's healthier than chicken. If you're looking for a unique way to start earning, or just curious about this growing trend, this video is for you. There are over 300 types of pigeons around the world, from tiny, colorful ones to large, elegant birds with wide wingspans. They live everywhere: cities, farms, forests, even cold polar zones. Pigeons are known for their loyalty, sharp memory, and ability to always find their way home, even from hundreds of miles away. These birds aren't just cute. They're part of human history and culture, and they're helping farmers and families around the world. Raising pigeons starts with choosing the right eggs, clean, unbroken, and the same size. Farmers carefully store and incubate the eggs in warm, moist conditions so the baby pigeons can grow safely inside. The process is delicate. Eggs are placed in an incubator, kept at a steady temperature and humidity, turned daily for even growth. After about 17 to 19 days, the eggs hatch. The chicks are small and fragile, needing warmth and care. Raising pigeons is a smart choice for many reasons. They need less space and food than chickens or pigs. They grow and reproduce quickly. Pigeon meat is rich in protein and easy to cook. They're eco-friendly, producing less waste than other livestock. For small farmers, this means lower costs and a steady income. As agriculture becomes smarter, pigeon farming is evolving too. Some farms now use automated watering and feeding systems, IoT sensors to monitor coop temperature and humidity, data tracking apps to log egg laying, breeding, and growth. This helps improve productivity and allows even small-scale farmers to run operations more efficiently. If you start learning now, you'll be ahead of the curve in this growing market. A good pigeon diet includes corn, beans, wheat, a few supplements for vitamins and minerals. On modern farms, machines mix the feed automatically, so every bird gets the same balanced nutrition. This saves time and improves health across the flock. Next up is housing, or what's often called the loft. Pigeons aren't demanding when it comes to shelter, but proper housing is essential for healthy, productive birds. Essentials of a good pigeon loft: ventilation. Fresh air prevents respiratory diseases. Dry and clean. Dampness invites parasites and mold. Nesting boxes. Each pair needs its own box to breed and raise chicks. Perches. Pigeons love to rest off the ground. Protection. Keep out predators like cats, rats, and snakes. Size-wise, aim for one pair per 2 to 2.5 square feet. A 6 by 6 foot loft can comfortably house around 12 to 15 pairs. Also, ensure there's a separate area for feeding and watering. Keep everything clean. This is crucial for disease prevention and productivity. Let's talk numbers, because farming is a business. On a small-scale farm with 100 breeding pairs, you could raise hundreds of squabs, baby pigeons, each month. Each one sells for $5 to $15, depending on your location and market. Thanks for watching. If pigeons surprised you today, hit the like button. Share this with a friend, and subscribe to Diverse Farming for more easy-to-understand farming content. Got a question about pigeon farming? Drop it in the comments. We read every one. And remember,